I have a question for you. Hi, my name is Sherry from Twin Sisters Mastectomy Boutique. In fact, I think I have a couple of questions for you. One, how often do you do a self-breast examination? Because you're supposed to do it on the first of every month, so that you know what your breasts feel like. It's a reminder the first of every month. It's easy to remember that date, right? Rather than randomly doing it. And, you're supposed to get to know your breasts. If you do it every month, then you know if it's lumpy or bumpy. Some people have more fibrous breasts. Some people have more lumps and bumps around their menstrual cycle. So if you get to know your breasts, that's really helpful. Now, being that I work in post-mastectomy care, I actually don't do it as often as I should. I probably do it maybe once every 3 months, which is not very good. So that was the first question. How often do you do your breast self-examination? 2, do you know what to look for? Do you know that it's like from your collarbone all the way under your arm to your second rib and everything in between? Changes in your breast, dimpling, inverted nipples going different ways, dimpling in the skin, discharge. There's a whole bunch of stuff that you can look up online. That's 2. 3, does your doctor ever do your breast examination? And that's the one I'm really most curious about, I think, because I had a doctor who retired and he was an old school guy, and he would do my breast self-examination, he would do my pap smears, he would do whatever, all the exams. I have a new doctor who's much, much younger. She's younger than I am. A mere spring chicken. But she's got some experience behind her. I would guess she's probably in her 40s. She doesn't really do gynecological examinations. There's a gynecologist in the office, so if I need a pap smear, she just sends me to her. She did one once. That was years and years ago, but I don't think she does them now. And then when I went in to see her recently and I complained about a pain in my breast, she said, "Did you do a breast examination?" And I went, "Yeah." And she went, "Okay, that's fine then." She doesn't know if I did it right. She doesn't know if I'm fibbing. She doesn't know if I know what to look for. So I was, not that I want her to do it, but I'm going to the doctor for a reason. I mean, if I could just do it myself and self-diagnose, then that would be fine. And so I'm wondering, does your doctor do the breast exam? I'm a little disappointed in her. She's a good doctor. I'm sure she knows a bunch of stuff and whatever, but I just thought that was a bit, careless. And I remember once I had a throat infection and she said, "Yeah, I can tell you've got whatever it is, whatever." And she says, "How do you want to treat it?" And I'm like, I don't know. What are my options? And she said, "Well, we can do this, this, or this, 3 different medications." I said, "Well, which one's most effective?" And she said, "This one." And I'm like, "Well, let's go with that." And again, I think people get confused because of what I do for a living. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a nurse. I never present myself as such. But I think sometimes people think, "Oh, well, she works with doctors," or I don't know. But that's not okay. How would I know what medication to give me? Anyway, so that's my question, my biggest question. So 1, do you do your breast self-examinations? 2, do you know what to look for? That's important. And 3, does your doctor do them for you? Does your doctor do any examinations? I don't even know that she's ever looked in my eyes or my ears. Maybe she has. I can't remember. But there's a doctor shortage in Ontario, Canada. So I don't know. I'm sure she's good. I'm sure she's fine. Maybe that just threw me off. Anyway, don't forget to comment down below because I would really like to get your feedback on this. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you soon.